The great underground maze in the kingdom of Ingracia had been secretly dug over the course of hundreds of years. Originally designed as a refuge in case of angelic invasion, it was renowned for its intricate complexity. While there were visible open areas near the surface for emergency shelter, the lower levels concealed hidden chambers known only to a few. These secretive places formed the dark underbelly of the royal capital, a forbidden research facility concealed from the world. Vega received praise from Feldway, who had entrusted him with guiding their group. They were gathered in a room with Arios, Mai, and Feldway. After a strategy meeting, each member made their own preparations. They agreed not to initiate the attack simultaneously, opting instead to let the demon lords focus on the first strike before targeting the main objective. This meant Feldway and the others, who aimed to confront Masayuki, would be a step behind. Fen, a 3-star commander, was tasked with launching the initial assault to attract the demon lord's attention with his flamboyant rampage. His objective was to defeat Dagrel, a member of the Octagram, and seize control of his army. The impact would be significant, sending shivers down the hearts of the other demon lords. Jahal, another 3-star commander, was assigned to support Fen. With this reinforcement, they had assembled enough forces to overthrow the western region. Feldway and his group were the main contenders. Their objective was to reach the World Conference in the capital of Ingracia and eliminate Masayuki. To prevent interference, Zelario, a 3-star commander, was positioned in the sky as a contingency against any action by Demon Lord Luminas. Alternatively, upon Feldway's signal, Zelario would launch a full-scale assault on Ingracia's capital. Furthermore, simultaneously with Fen's attack, the forces of Insect Lord Zelanis were scheduled to strike Demon Lord Milam's stronghold in former Eurasinia. The remaining members of the Octagram were Guy, Rimuru, Ramiris, Milan, Dagrul, and Luminous. By attacking 2 of them simultaneously, they hoped to disturb the other Demon Lords. However, it was reported that Demon Lord Rimuru, who was as much of a threat as Guy, was near Masayuki, the target of Feldway, and the others. Although Rimuru's name was on the list of meeting participants for that day, there was a possibility that it was a trap. That's why Feldway was considering a cautious and adaptable approach. Hence, he heeded Vega's advice and utilized the hidden passageways instead of forcefully entering the capital. It proved to be a wise decision. So, this laboratory is still operational. I have fond memories of this place, where they conducted experiments on me. Vega quietly uttered those words, and sure enough, there was a faint indication of a human presence emanating from the far end of the corridor. From Feldway's perspective, these individuals held little power, but by human standards, they possessed a certain level of strength. Initially, he believed causing a disturbance here would be troublesome, but he soon realized it was an unexpected stroke of luck. Oh, I knew it. The people confined in this cage are subjects of experimentation for our research. As Vega explained this, he approached the cage without any protection. Hey, buddy, are you holding up? The person he addressed was Rianer, whose spirit seemed to be on the brink of breaking. What? You're not one of those damn researchers, are you? Judging by your condition, you've been through a lot. Who are you? Hell, I'm Vega. You could say I'm your senior. Senior, you say? Yeah, I'm someone who was once a test subject here. I was fortunate enough to escape, but it's still a haunting memory. You're just like me. Yeah, I am. So, how about I lend you a hand? Apart from Rianer, there were numerous other prisoners in the facility, fellow experimental subjects. Nearly 100 of them, enhanced in a similar manner and seemingly in good condition. Feldway wondered if he could utilize these subjects for Yorishiro, a phantom who had yet to manifest. Help me. If you ask me to pledge allegiance, I will swear to give you everything I possess. Just get me out of here. Upon hearing this, Vega grinned and placed his hand on the steel cage. Despite being reinforced by magic, it crumpled and tore apart effortlessly under Vega's power. The sheer force that destroyed the cage made Rianer realize the difference in rank. However, what surprised him even more was the sight of several lifeless bodies of magical inquisitors lying at his feet. They had been swiftly and silently eliminated by Arios. I can't believe that even the formidable secret forces of the Kingdom of Ingracia, whom I can't match, were easily defeated. It's unbelievable, but these guys are true monsters. It's great to work with you, buddy. If there are others you want to rescue, just let me know. I'll save them all. Yes, they're all my subordinates. Only those who were deemed capable of withstanding the enhancements were gathered in this place. The women and children had been subjected to different experiments and had already perished. Rianer and the others held here were informed of this as part of their punishment. Consequently, they chose to follow Vega without hesitation. All right, from now on, you're under my command. We'll wreak havoc in the capital above. You'll follow us even if you don't want to. Of course. In fact, it's a welcomed order. We bear a grudge against this country as well." The knights under RealmOfOri's command nodded, sharing the same sense of sorrow for their fallen comrades and families. Now that their lives had been spared, their resentment towards being used as test subjects in horrifying experiments had intensified. At this moment, their anger was uncontrollable, and Feldway was about to provide them with an opportunity. "Then I will grant you the power to do just that. Are you ready, Mai?" "Yes, I have 100 warriors from Jahil Sama." Following Feldway's wishes, Mai had already taken action. In a short span of time, she utilized instantaneous movement to gather a selection of warriors from Jahil. Jahil wasn't pleased, but he had received an order from Feldway. Disobeying was not an option, so the order was swiftly executed. And thus, deep beneath the surface of the kingdom of Ingracia, the incarnation ritual was performed on RealmOfOri. The entity with the stronger will would take control of the body. In some cases, the egos would merge, but RealmOfOri accepted this as a preferable alternative to the inhumane experiments. "And so, I am infused with power. Thank you, Vega-sama, for saving us and giving us the chance for revenge." "No problem. I'll lend you this so you can go wild." RealmOfOri received the weapon from Vega, a knight's sword infused with the multiple weapons ability that Vega had obtained from Oria. Naturally, its performance matched that of a mythical grade weapon. However, RealmOfOri, possessing the power of a staff officer class phantom, would be capable of wielding it. RealmOfOri's current power exceeded 1,000,000 in terms of existence value. With the addition of the mythical grade weapon, his strength had been bolstered to the equivalent of 2,000,000. RealmOfOri's subordinates had also undergone a transformation, their existence values ranging from 200,000 to 500,000, placing them in the special rank or higher category. Vega was pleased to have gained an unexpected asset. Feldway was similarly content. This was an unforeseen acquisition. "Now, go wild and give it your all to assist me." With a smile on his face, Feldway observed as RealmOfOri and the others departed, brimming with enthusiasm.